making ploys, all you do is add water to the mix. This is the bag. Just add, for a cup of ploy mix, you add 1.25 cups of cold water. Let it set. Maybe you have to add a little bit more water to kind of get it at a runny consistency. Kind of feels like paint when you're stirring a gallon of paint. And you put a couple tablespoons on your griddle, spread it out thin. That is the secret. To making a good ploy, you got to spread it out thin. And when you're putting it on the griddle, you got to make sure that your griddle is at 400 degrees. We have it cranked up as hot as it goes. Make sure it's preheated. If it's not hot enough, they will stick. But they can be on the griddle all day. They're not going to burn. They'll just get dry and crispy. Cooks up on one side only. If you're making them too thick, you will have to flip them, but I find they're better if they're thin, and you can roll them up like you would a crepe. Comes out like this when they're cooked, and they're very pliable. You can put a hot dog in there, ice cream, peanut butter and jelly. Traditionally it's eaten as a bread though, with just butter with our meals. So enjoy your ploys.
Lonesome Pine Trails is better known for skiing. But today, clearly, it's known for the Ploye Festival. Lots of people here, and more to come as we get closer to the time when we cook the big Ploy. Bouchard Family Farm has been sponsoring and putting on this event for more than 25 years. Still, it draws a lot of people to the Ploye Festival. So now we're mixing the Ploye mix. Typically, Ploye mix has to wait, be mixed, and then be left standing for some 10 minutes. These are the secrets to making good Ploys. Now they're getting the mix all ready. It'll sit for a while before going on the grill. If you wonder what these shovels are doing, you'll soon see these are not snow shovels, although they're large enough for it. We'll be using this. These are spatulas for the Ploys once it's cooked. Add water to the Ploy mix and stir. And stir. And stir. We're making how many gallons?
A little bit more water.
How many buckets?
How many pounds? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was talking to the cameraman. How many? Oh, yeah, then it gets 25.
25 bags?
40, 50 pounds.
Okay. Bouchard Family Farm. Once the batter is mixed, it'll be placed in 5-gallon buckets. These will be poured on the grill. A lot of mixing, a lot of water, and a lot of flour. You can see the Ploye Festival and the big Ploy itself brings a lot of people to Fort Kent. A lot of onlookers. And you can see here at Lonesome Pine, people are everywhere waiting, anticipating this big Ploy. Here as well as the fans and the Ploy. While waiting, they're being entertained by the GPS band from Fort Kent. They've been playing for an hour and will play throughout the waiting process on this Ploy. Now we're spreading out the coals, making sure to expose all the ones that are not burning. Get them out to the air so that they will ignite and burn. This is Joey Bouchard, co-owner of Bouchard Family Farm, home of the Ploys. Even Benny the Bengal from the University of Maine at Fort Kent is here today have a taste of Ploys. Now we're spreading out the coals. The coals are hot enough. We're going to spread them so they all over so that they can cover every part of this big Ploy. This is the griddle. You can see it's been well seasoned, ready to go. 12 foot in diameter. Phew, there's a lot of Ploys on there. Now we're putting in the bars. These are the handles that people will just lift this whole griddle from where it's sitting right now onto the coals. It takes quite a crew to move that heavy grill all the way to the coals. And now we're getting ready to lift it onto the coals. This is heavy. 12 feet in diameter, solid metal. Gonna drop right onto the coals itself. You can see the coals have been spread out so that it completely covers the diameter and the circumference of the grill. Now it'll heat up now underneath the coals. Joey Bouchard, using a heat gun, is measuring the heat of the grill. It has to be at a perfect temperature. The people are huddling around the edge of the grill. Set up perimeter, safety perimeter, so that people don't get too close to this heat. But certainly a lot of people are here to watch the cooking of this world record Ploy. And this is the other co-owner of Bouchard Family Farm. Janice is here armed with a squeegee. As you can see, the grill is really getting hot. The oil that was placed on it is starting to burn off. This will leave the grill ready to go for the Ploy mix. Now we're getting the batter. Getting it closer to the grill. Each bucket is in a certain area because it's all going to be thrown on all at the same time because it has to cook all at the same time. Ready, set, go! Look at the batter. Put onto the grill. Now once it's on there, we have to make sure that it's completely covered. This is where the squeegee comes in. To spread it out all over the grill. Every square inch of this 12-foot grill is going to be covered with batter and allowed to cook for a few minutes. It won't take too long to cook, especially since the grill is so hot. Batter everywhere. And the people around the edges, as you can see, waiting for the Ploy to cook and also to be served. They have serving stations around the edge so that once the Ploy is cooked, it'll be brought over in trays to be served to the people. We're getting ready to take it off the grill. It's so hot. You can't leave it on the grill too long, the Ploy mix will burn. And this is, now it's ready. Off the grill it goes. It's just about cooked. Put it off to the side where we're gonna scrape it off and serve it to the people. As you can see what these snow shovels are all about. Getting ready to scrape it off. And it's just about cooked, as you can see. Look at the Ploys. Doing the edges. Then we'll get to the inside. The Ploys are placed on these trays that the people are going to bring to the serving station. A lot of people are waiting to taste the Ploys.
More butter.
This is the same jar mix that we use at home. And you can get it from Bouchard Family Farm, even online at Bouchard Family Farms in Fort Kent. And then the Ploys are brought here to a serving station where we just hand it out to people. Butter is provided. Certainly goes well, although you can eat Ploys with anything. People are just waiting in line. You got their hand? It's hot. I can tell you, it is good. Nothing like Ploys and butter. Yum, yum. So how do you like your Ploy?
Good.
Did you try it?
Yeah.
And? Did you put butter on it?
Yeah.
You didn't? Oh, you just like it that way. Oh my gosh, excellent. Now Ploys are not only enjoyed by the kids, but certainly all ages enjoy Ploys. You can see this whole hill has just been served Ploys and more to come. Now certainly people have enjoyed the Ploy again this year. It's been a tradition of having this festival to honor this staple that's probably one of the most famous Acadian dishes that we have. The famous Ploy. Certainly Bouchard Family Farm is celebrating that with all of us. Till next year. Thank you Bouchard Family Farms for this great adventure. This is June 24, 2022, and we're here at Lonesome Pine, here in Fort Kent, where it's the month of June, skiing is over, but now we have the Ploye Festival. This year we have a variety of events, including a lot of events for the kids. As you can see, this is a bouncing tent. This is Ring a Bottle. And contestants try to get one bottle and win the prize that's on the inside. Now the game is a pick a duck. Ducks are all into this tub. Pay an amount of money, you have an opportunity to pick one duck. And whatever's on the bottom of it, it says either a small prize, big prize, medium prize, you get the prize. And this is put the ball in the glass. Here we are at Barry's Kitchen for the ploy eating contest. A lot of people. Anticipation is high to eat the most famous Acadian food that we have in the St. John Valley.
10 to 13 right here. And if you're younger than that, 5 to 9 or younger, right here. Okay.
Every person gets a stack of 7 ploys to start. You can always have more.
Nope. Ploy eating contest don't come with butter.
I love
Wow.
Water.
7 ploys. They look excellent.
And your time.
And everybody is
I
ready.
didn't say go. I said when Miss Donna says go.
See the anticipation.
Go.
We should have the Jeopardy game playing.
Eat!
Participating.
Too fast, Conrad!
Remember time.
This is serious. There are stacks of 7.
A little bit of water helps it go down.
Now we're going for the water.
Not as easy as it sounds, huh?
Ploys are dense.
The water helps, but.
Yeah.
How much time left, Miss Donna?
25 seconds.
This is a timed competition.
You're doing good, Des. Just take your time. Take your time.
Coming down to the wire. You can see some of the stacks.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Swallow it for its count.
I ate a full one and started.
I ate a full one and started.
Oh, and you ate a full one and one full one?
Okay, so your ploys. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now we count the ploys that are left on the plate.
I'm really sorry to debate on getting them one down. So you ate 1 and a half?
Half is probably mashed.
And you ate 1 and a half? You ate one? Something like that.
And here we have the winner.
And then
And then in the next category.
And you're the winner, right? How many did you eat?
I think it was like,
Keep your bucket.
no, it was like 4/4 of something.
Okay. And you won first place? You still have some left over?
Yeah,
Are they good?
yeah.
Excellent. Enjoy.
Thank you.
And this year, as part of the Ploye Festival, is a basketball tournament. Sponsored in cooperation with the University of Maine at Fort Kent, SAD 33 in St. Agatha, and SAD 27 here in Fort Kent. 32 teams from across the state are coming here to northern Maine during this Ploye Festival to play high school basketball. Well, the competition is underway. You can see high school team across the state. Alright, now the foul shot. Nice. lot of people in this area who enjoyed the Ploye Festival as well as this basketball tournament.
Hi, I'm the hot dog lady, and I'm here to promote the Ploye Festival at Bouchard Family Farms. And here is a hot dog on a Ploy. Enjoy!
Cheese dog. Yes. Do you want a regular anchovy cheese?
Yes.
This year, some of the Ploye Festival events are held in other area towns. The antique tractor pull is in St. Agatha. And of course, the Ploye Festival also includes a tractor display here at Ayot Farms in St. Agatha. Antique tractors that have worked for years, now here in the museum. Well restored, nice place to visit. Some of these are real old, but have been restored to working quality. As you can see, even the Acadian flag. Again, all in conjunction of the Ploye Festival. Again, they're much more modern, but this is working condition. In this case, they still carry the emblem of the farm, Unit in St. Agatha. Well-known potato farmer. Not only are there antique tractors, but they're also a good display of farming equipment. These implements date back many years. This one is a 2-row. Now they come as much as 16 rows. This particular tractor is unique in that, if you notice, the white trim around the grill, the white tires, and the white fenders. This was the company that was now producing tractors that had more than 100 horsepower. This was a way to tell people that they had gone over the 100 horsepower mark with their tractor engines. Now this is a tractor that was restored completely, start to finish. You can see very good working conditions here at Ayot Farms in St. Agatha, Maine. And this is disc golf, another activity here during the Ploye Festival. The object is to throw the disc inside the net. Eee, we're getting close.
There you go. There it is.
Hey, you got one. One more activity during 2 in a row. Now we have a champion here. Ooh. Ah.
A little higher. Oh, we got 2 in.
2 in.
The object is to get it in. So this is the mask, this is the top ring, this is the chains. You want to aim right in the middle for it to, you know, hit around here and drop, not like that, but drop right into the basket. Of course, not from, you know, an inch away, but.
Now this is called disc golf. Now,
Disc golf, yeah.
How does it compare to a golf game?
Very similar. So you have your driver, your mid-range, and your putter. You drive off the tee, then approximately, you know, 200 feet away, you'd use a mid-range. If you're about 100 feet away, you'll use your putt approach, and you score it similarly, birdie, eagle, eagle, birdie, par, bogey, double bogey. That's about it.
Now, do you have 18 of these around?
We have a full 18-hole disc golf course at Fort Kent Outdoor Center.
So you're going to give us one more demonstration?
Sure.
Which prize you want to try to win? Yeah, each one of those.
Whoa.
There. This guy's here, that guy's there, and this is a round of disc golf with or without someone to.
Look at this. Makes it look so easy.
Yeah, just put your name and phone number on all. Yeah, we're doubling up so we don't.
One of the activities during this Ploye Festival is having the Historical Society Museum open to the public so that they can view artifacts from the Bangor and Aroostook Railroad days, as well as the culture and the people of this area. One of the artifacts from the railroad days is this motor car. This was used to transport people on the railroad tracks where there were no roads. Always got to the work site on this motor car, cold in the winter. The Historical Society also has a large display of artifacts from the Bangor and Aroostook Railroad. With passenger service coming and going from and to Fort Kent, the conductors were very important, played a big role here at the train station and on the trains themselves. Some of the artifacts here at the Historical Society are wooden snow shovels. Imagine clearing off the railroad track with a wooden snow shovel. The Paul G. Thibodeau Visitor Center, part of the complex here at the Fort Kent Historical Society, has displays which change each year on the history, culture, and the people of Fort Kent. And inside the Paul Thibodeau Visitor Center here at the Historical Society, this year we have a display on US Route 1. The start in Fort Kent, Maine, and ends in Key West, Florida. One of the famous US Route 1 main highways. And we have a display on Northern Maine Medical Center, the history of the hospital in Fort Kent starting in 1953 until today. If you're from Fort Kent, during this Ploye Festival, you know that the area is known for the Ploy. But also the Fort Kent town has the famous house called the Page House. This year the Historical Society has a display of the furniture, the artifacts, the photos that were in the Fort Kent Page House. As part of the Ploye Festival, one of the locations that is open to the public is the Fort Kent Blockhouse. This is located at the mouth of the Fish River in the St. John. The blockhouse was built during the Aroostook War and was one of 3 blockhouses in this area. Visitors have an opportunity to learn about the history of the blockhouse, which is really the history of this area. The blockhouse is a treasure not only for this area, but also for the history of Fort Kent. The blockhouse has a limited number of artifacts, but a lot of pictorial history of the blockhouse itself and the Aroostook War. Today, the blockhouse is maintained by the Fort Kent Boy Scouts, Troop 189. One of the artifacts here at the Fort Kent Blockhouse.
Hope you don't mind. I'm going to go ahead and eat this. Oh my God, this is so good. Ploys on either side, frozen chocolate ice cream in the middle. Delicious. Come down and get one of these. Bouchard's Country Store. How'd I do?
As the Ploye Festival comes to an end, we come to perhaps one of the most photographic landmarks here in Fort Kent, the monument to the America's First Mile, the beginning of US Route 1. From Fort Kent, Maine following the East Coast all the way down to Key West, Florida. 2,400 miles of a road, America's first highway. We hope that you've enjoyed your stay in Fort Kent and the surrounding areas during this 2022 Ploye Festival, and hope that you take America's first highway back to Fort Kent next year to enjoy another Ploye Festival.